coming up to the lovely exit 8. And that reminds me of a little story that I told on the footage that I deleted by accident. Which I explained that on the last video in the little titles that I put up. Those were nice titles, weren't they? But anyway, when I was changing the bulbs, I was saying that it would be really nice to have skinny fingers. And the skinny finger thing reminded me of a story about what happened up here off this exit when I used to park off this exit. At this little dump shit gas station up here off to the right. I was changing, I had an airline leak. The airline was like a tiny little skinny airline that went from the air compressor all the way around the back of the engine, and it went, I'm pretty sure, to the air dryer. So I was gonna cut around the little pinhole air leak that it had and put one of those metal fittings there, like the connectors. So I cut one side of the airline and I went to cut the other side, and when I did the second cut, I guess I had my finger in the wrong spot and I was cutting down towards my finger, which is pretty stupid, and I didn't have any gloves on or anything. I went through the airline and right through my finger. So I panicked because it's crazy how much your fingertip bleeds. So all I saw was a bunch of blood gushing out of my finger. And Molly was up there playing with Hank because there's a big field over there. So she was playing fetch with my dog, Hank. So I just started screaming. I panicked. I was like, Molly, you know. And she came over, whoa, what's the matter? I cut my finger. And she was like, oh, let me look at it. So I showed it to her, and it ended up being my fingertip that I cut partially off. But what she said to me was, oh my God, that's not a cut. You cut your finger off. You cut your finger off. That's what Molly told me. So I went into a fucking panic, even though I saw my finger here. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean I cut my finger off? She was like, oh, it's not your whole finger, but you definitely cut your fingertip off. I was like, oh my God, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, I got this guy coming up. I gotta get him on camera. I'll continue with the story in a minute. He was telling me how he's been wanting to see his truck on a camera, on a video. So I'm gonna get him really quick. There he goes. That's a nice truck. Okay, back to the story.
One around the 19th something, man. That's the only one I see.
Alright, thanks. You got the rest of the way. It was quiet up there.
I gotta go to Big Hill.
Oh, shit. We're still doing that? I didn't even know.
Yeah, we're still on it. Today's my day.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, you get to the one. Holy shit. So what he's talking about there is there's one day that we're designated to go to that shitty landfill. And I haven't been going. My day's Friday. I didn't think we were still doing that. Holy shit, I haven't went. No one said anything to me. Huh. Well, I guess I'm a little outlaw, huh? Jeez. I didn't know that was still happening. Alright, so anyway, back to the story. There's not much of a story left. Yeah, Molly was like, we have to go to the hospital. You cut your finger off. So of course I started panicking and what do you mean I cut my finger off? I didn't say it like that. I was like screaming. cut a piece of your fingertip off, or you cut your fingertip off. Anyway, wrapped it up in a microfiber because I always have like packs of these on hand. Because I use this to clean the inside of the truck. I use this to like wax the outside of the truck and stuff. So I wrapped one of these around my finger. And within like 10 minutes, half of this thing was covered in blood. It's crazy how much your fingertips will bleed. Like that, I didn't know that. So anyway, we went to the hospital, went to the ER. And yeah, they cleaned it out. And that was like literally the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, I think. It hurt so bad, and it just kept going on and on and on. Like they were cleaning it for like 5 minutes, and I was just waiting for it to be over, and it hurt so bad. Okay, are you letting me over? Okay, you are. Thank you. Give you a little thank you. So yeah, the cleaning hurt really bad, and then they shoved a needle in it to numb it. That hurt really bad. And then they wrapped it up because there was nothing to like stitch or anything like that because there was just a chunk missing. So they wrapped it up. I had to go see I don't know what it was, like a hand surgeon, some kind of surgeon. And I had to see this guy for like 6 weeks. But anyway, what he told me to do was, he said, we're just going to let it heal. We're going to keep just bandaging it up, checking on it once a week. And that's what we ended up doing. And I don't know. I feel like part of my fingertip like grew back a little bit. This pointer finger is a little bit skinnier than this one. But it's really not that noticeable. Like at all. Well, yeah, a little bit. I know it's there because I know what happened. But if you really look closely, this finger is fatter than the other one. And I never ended up fixing that airline. I called a mechanic to come and do it. And you know what's weird? Like that was about 2 years ago. And if I hit that finger in like the wrong spot, I see stars. Like it still hurts really bad. So it's like very sensitive in that spot where I cut off. And it was either the next day or 2 days later, we went back to the truck and Molly was like, I want to go under the truck. I want to go under the hood and see if I could find the piece of your finger. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, why do you want to see that? And she's like, I don't know. I want to go see it. I want to find it. So she looked under, like by like where my steer tire is, like behind it a little bit, under the hood. There it was on the ground. She's picking it up and looking at it, showing, hey, you want to see? You want to see it? That shit skeeves me out, man. I like ran away from her. I don't want to see that shit. Even when my finger was bad, like when I went to that surgeon and they undid the bandages and all that, like I would turn away. I wouldn't even look at it. I didn't want to look at it. That skeeves me out. Molly was over there getting up and close with it. She wanted to take pictures of it. Man, hell no, man. That shit freaks me out. I hate it. I hated it, man. I felt like a fucking, like I don't even know. I just hated that I did that to myself. And it just skeeves me out. I don't want to look at it. But anyway, all is good now. Like I said, it's like barely noticeable. It kind of like grew, it like grew back in a way. But maybe it was just like, my skin coming back and all that shit. But yeah, it's all good now. Even though it's still sensitive in that one spot, like right in the corner of my fingertip. So if I bang it on something or I grab something like really tight and I get that spot, it hurts pretty bad. Still, 2 years later. So if you're fixing shit on your truck And like cutting an airline or something, cut away from you, don't cut towards you like I did, like an idiot. There's the other one. And yes, we still have my beautiful pink purple dash lights because it's only Wednesday and I don't want to do it after work. I'm going to wait until Saturday or Sunday to do it. Actually, I don't even have them yet. They didn't even come yet. They should be here today or tomorrow. I don't want to put the old ones back in because there were like 3 or 4 of them that didn't even work and they're old. And I don't want to have to keep taking the dash off and putting it back on either. Guy right there, he goes where I go. You know, I don't mean to keep beating a dead horse here and like just keep saying the same shit, but this is my life, man. Like this is what happens every day. That guy goes where I go and he wants to fly by me to get back there first. You know, I didn't think that guy would do that. I didn't think that he was like that. He was like my favorite guy. He keeps quiet. He keeps to himself. But I don't know. I guess I was wrong. Everyone that does this job just wants to be in front of you. From the transfer station here. I'm not really sure what I'm going back to because today's Wednesday, so Wednesday and Thursday at this place usually is pretty slow, so I doubt I'm gonna have a loaded trailer back here. There's that one guy that passed me that's going to be in front of me now, and there was another guy in front of him. Like probably like 20 minutes in front of him. So if there's nothing much going on in there and they don't have much trash, I'm going to end up waiting behind the both of them. That's if I don't have a trailer loaded. I'm just saying, like the chances of me having a trailer loaded are pretty slim. So now it's too late. I already passed the exit, but I'm thinking maybe I should have went to Hall Demo for this next load. But I didn't really think about it until I passed the exit. My man Sean. You on here, Sean? You're good going back. It was quiet up in the landfill.
That's far. You go to the 15, bro.
Alright, thanks. You alright?
So tired.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you sound a little tired.
You know, midday blues.
Yeah, oh yeah, I feel you.
I'll see you later, bro. Be safe, alright?
Alright, man, thanks, you too. Yeah, I knew there was something going on with him because normally he's like more uppity. He definitely sounded tired. He knows about the YouTube thing. He's one of them that knows about it. And usually when I pass him, he's screaming on the radio, make sure you like and subscribe. I was hoping he was going to do that this time because normally every other time I pass him, I don't have the camera out. But this time I was recording. I shouldn't have came back here. I should have went and did demo. I didn't really think about it until like it was too late. Until I passed the exit for the other place already. There's no trash up there. There's a trailer in the hole. And I got one guy in front of me. So I'm gonna be here for a little while. I don't know how long. That trailer that's in the hole right now getting loaded is like, he's really jamming the shit out of it. Like he's beating the shit out of it. That's because there's all like, get out. There's all light trash up there. So that means that's what's going to be happening to me. Because there's no trash up there, and the little bit of trash that they have is light. So that's when they start really like beating the shit out of your trailer and your tractor. As you can see here, I need a new tarp. Like really bad. I gotta go down to DeRoche to get a new tarp, and I'm gonna go over to my buddy's house. Oh my God, look at that. What the heck, man? But yeah, I just got to get a new tarp, and I'm going to go over to my friend's house and we're going to change the tarp. The bar is a little bit bent too, but we could probably straighten that out. Everything's empty. 1, 2, 3. And then there's like 5 lined up behind that one. That last one back there. All right, so I'm gonna untarp my trailer here and just wait. All right. Well, he's loading me already. I honestly thought it was going to take a while. Because sometimes they wait for stuff to come in before they start loading you, you know. So I'm hoping there's enough for a load up there. And I hope it's heavy shit. So they're not beating the shit out of my truck and trailer. But I really doubt that. A day like today, they get a lot of like styrofoam and installation and... did I say installation? Insulation. Bunch of light stuff on a Wednesday and Thursday. But my guy did hook up to my trailer, so if no one else comes to live load, like soon after I get loaded, I'm assuming they'll load my trailer, unless they like wait for other people to come first, I don't know. But he's hooked up to it. And once they hook up to a trailer, they don't drop it. So it'll go in at some point. I just have to hope that it gets finished today and like it's not like cleanup or something. But if it's cleanup is when like they put a trailer in at the end of the day and the trash that's up there, like if it's not enough for a whole load, like they'll clean up the floor up there with the trailer. So like the trailer will be like half loaded or so. And then they finish it the next day. If it does end up not getting loaded or it's just a cleanup trailer, then I'll go to the demo place in the morning. Keep moving. What the heck? Like, what did I say for my dash cam to take a picture? I'm always screaming at the thing because I don't know what word I have to say for it to take a picture. Like, I scream picture at it, take picture, photo, but like random shit that I say, you'll hear the thing go like a snapshot. I don't know what I have to say for that thing to take a snapshot. Picture. Picture. Take picture. Take photo. Ooh. Was that it? Take photo. Ooh, that's it. I figured it out. That's so exciting. Thank you. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have done that. Take photo. Oh, yeah. I learned something today. Motherfucker. Thing. Take photo. That's some good shit. I never knew. I always said like random shit. And I guess it picked up take photo from something that I said. I was always just saying random shit and I would hear it do the shutter sound. That's good shit. Take photo. Take photo. There it goes. I don't even know. What is my suspension? Oh. I'm only like half loaded. So I guess I look like Christopher from The Sopranos. I get a lot of comments about that. It's not the first time I heard that though. I've heard that from other people and I can see it. I can see the resemblance. Christopher! Tony killed Christopher. Oh, what the hell? Dude, what pieces of shit these bulbs are, man. This one went out. Oh, now it comes back on. What a piece of crap. Maybe it's loose. Oh, yeah, there it goes. It went out. It might be loose. Shit. going to be a muddy mess. It takes so long getting all the mud off the truck. It's crazy. And what sucks even more is I used to have half fenders on this truck. Now I only have quarter fenders. But the reason, for right now at least, that I have quarter fenders is because the half fenders kept breaking. I guess because of the landfill, just like the constant vibration. I hear the plastic ones, or like the polyurethane, whatever they're made of. I hear those are pretty good and durable, so I'm thinking about getting them, because these quarter fenders don't really protect shit. I get mud literally all over my fuel tanks when it rains like this and I go in the landfill. The mud just gets everywhere. The quarter fenders don't do shit. I'm sure they're doing something, but you know, I get piles of mud all over the fuel tanks. That sucks. Now it's really coming down. Holy shit. And of course, I have rain getting in here, and I got my window cracked. Because, you know, I always have to have my window cracked. Ah, shit. Sorry, Volvo. I just sprayed this damn thing off this morning. Now I'm gonna have to do it again tomorrow morning. Right now, this is bothering me very much. I hate when my truck is a muddy mess like this. I hate it. Did you like that random run I just did? There's a guy in his truck over there. Oh, shit. I didn't know anyone was here. I thought I was here by myself. Probably thinks I'm a nut job. You know, it's up. I feel like I pulled the muscle. Oh, I feel like I pulled the muscle or something. Okay. Oh, look, a spam call. Hello? Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think this is a good spot to end the video because I'm done and I'm going home. So, as always, we'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.